Hello everybody. Today I am going to give a presentation on topic the blueprint technology. In the blueprint technology we have discussed about the introduction of the blueprint, what is the blueprint, what is the virtual brain, why we need the blueprint, function of the brain, brain simulation, hardware and software requirements, current research work, advantages and disadvantages, conclusion and the references. In the introduction of the blueprint we have first introduced about the human brain. So what is the human brain? Human brain is the most valuable creation of the God. What is the difference between the human and the element? Can we get a person brain back if that person died? And now we are going to discuss the blueprint. So what is the blueprint? The blueprint is the name of the world first virtual brain. That means a machine that can function like a human brain. And what is the aim of the blueprint? The aim of the blueprint to upload the human brain into the machine. And the advantages of the blueprint is that a man can think, take decision without any effort. And it is possible to create a human brain. Yes, it is possible to create a human brain. And we are going to give the answer of this question in our next slide. So what is the blue brain? The blue brain is making by the IBM. IBM is developing a blue brain known as the virtual brain. It would be world first virtual brain. So what is the virtual brain? Virtual brain is an artificial brain which doesn't actually a human brain but work as a human brain. Now the answer of the above slide question, it is possible to create a human brain by using a supercomputer with the huge amount of the storage capacity, processing power and the interface between the human brain and this artificial one. Now we are going to discuss about the why we need the blue brain. We need the blue brain in technology for the intelligence and the remembering the things such as the pupil's name, their birthdays and the spelling of the word, proper grammar, important days and the history fact, etc. Now we are going to discuss about the function of the brain. The function of the brain we have given by the two nervous system and the electrical impulse. In the nervous system, it has two types of input, sensory input, integration and the output by the motor output. Now we are going to discuss about the functional area of the cerebral cortex. In the functional area of the cerebral cortex, it has a motor cortex which control the movement, sensory cortex which receive the sensory information, association cortex which gives the integration information, brachial area which gives the language interpretation and the broca area which gives the language organization and speech production. And in this we need the brain of simulation. In the simulation of the brain, we need the natural brain and the simulated brain. In the natural brain, we give the input by the neurons and by the sensory cells, and the simulated brain we give the input by the artificial neuron system with silicon chips, and both have the interpretation and memory. Now we are going to discuss about the how to human brain upload into virtual brain by nanorobots. These nanorobots will be small enough to travel throughout our circulatory system, monitor activities, the structure of our central system. They will be able to provide the interface with the computer. Nanorobots could also carefully scan the structure of the brain. Now we are going to discuss about the hardware and software requirement to upload the human brain into virtual brain. We need a supercomputer, memory with a very large storing capacity, processing with very high power processing capacity, a wide area network, and a program that converts the electrical impulse from the brain to the input signal, and very powerful nanorobot to act as an interface, the natural brain and the computers. Now we are going to discuss about the current research work of the blueprint technology. In the blueprint technology, the current research work is given by the IBM in the partnership with the scientists at the Switzerland École Polytechnique Fédérale de Lausanne. In this institute, will begin simulating the brain by biological system, and the researchers at the Microsoft Media Presence Lab are developing a virtual brain. And now we are going to discuss about the advantages and the disadvantages of the blueprint technology. The advantages of the blueprint technology is we can remember the thing without any effort. Decision can be made without the presence of a person. Even after death of a person, his intelligence can be used. Now the disadvantages of the blueprint technology is that we can totally depend upon a computer system. Other may use technical knowledge against us, and the computer virus will be pose a increasingly critical threat. And now what is the conclusion of the blueprint technology? So the conclusion of the blueprint technology is that we will be able to transfer ourselves into the computer system at some point, and most argument against this outcome are seemingly easy to circumvent. And the goal of the blueprint project is to build biological detailed digital reconstruction and the simulation of the rodent. And in this we are going, and these are the references of the blueprint technology where we can study more about the blueprint technology. Thank you.